You had on?
I think something like that.
Welcome to the Spitter Swallow Beer Shagdog and JammerFan. Is that a turkey type thing in your head? JammerFan?
I mean, I'm just wearing a backward hat, but it slipped.
I saw the red thing. I was like, what is that?
But it slipped back, and it kind of looks like a weird little bow on my head, but it's not. It's just like my hair with the fucking strap, but I'm keeping it. I like it.
You had a turkey or a chicken thing going on.
It looks like a mohawk. I just kind of look like a crazy mohawk.
Yeah,
I'm like a cyberpunk. I've got a crazy like red mohawk, and I'm like ready to like battle Shagdog. I'm like
Right. And it's not Thanksgiving yet, but we're just doing our thinking and Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's why my nickname is Thanksgiving Clusters Fuck 69, and underneath that it now says Gnome Expert. You told me there was a place I could add another nomenclature to it, so I'm also a garden gnome expert. Believe it or not, I know a lot about the history of garden gnomes.
I know that there's transgender Jesus inside garden gnomes if you break them open.
I've never heard of that. I just know the basic
conspiracy.
No, I've just heard of regular garden. I just know the history of.
What's the conspiracy about transgender Jesuses in garden gnomes if you break them open?
Damn, is that a thing? That's really a thing that's fucked up.
Mysterious figure found inside garden gnomes. This is back in 2014. It's like a transgender Jesus.
Damn, I'm just talking about regular garden gnomes, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers getting crazy talking about shit.
It was back on ABC News back in 2014. See ABC News article.
Okay, I believe, yeah. Okay,
statue of Jesus, like a woman Jesus or something. Yeah, weird. It was really weird.
A woman Jesus was just kicking over garden gnomes, or what happened?
No. Inside the garden gnome was a little statue of a Jesus, female Jesus.
Inside of it,
yeah.
Like why would somebody put that much effort to do like a fucking like Lincoln log kind of motherfucking shit?
I heard it. They say it's like some type of like the Antichrist would actually be a transgender looking Jesus.
Well, let me ask you this.
I don't like that Mondami guy up in New York.
All right. So Shagdog, let me ask you this. Fair question. You have A or B options here. Will the Antichrist be a liberal or a conservative?
Well,
you know what you're going to say. That was a rhetorical question. It was a rhetorical question.
In America, he would be a conservative. Because he's going to, it says in the Bible, that he's going to even deceive the very elect. And that doesn't mean the elected officials. That means the Christians. He's going to deceive the Christians.
Jesus. Yeah, I need Jesus Christ right now. Jesus save, Jesus protect me, Jesus Christ.
But I don't think he's coming from America. I mean, Donald Trump fits the bill in about 5 or 6 things, but he's going to be loved. I mean, he is loved by some of the world people.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just a little bit of, you know what, Shag, like you know what, you changed everything for me. If it's just a little bit of the devil, it's okay, just a tiny bit, you know, just like, like just the tip. Would you say just the tip?
Just the tip.
Just the you know how many times I've said that with the woman.
I have given girls just the tip before, just to see their reaction. Give them the tip a few times, like in and out, and see how much they want it.
No, because guess what? It's not just a tip. Pre-cum can't get anybody pregnant. It has to be the full ejaculate load. So you just say just a tip. Don't worry about the pre-cum. Just the tip. Don't worry about fascism. That's just the pre-cum. Shagdog, just the tip.
Fascism is so widely used now. I mean, everybody forgets. I mean, Hitler, the German Reich there. I mean, that was full fascism because basically it was their way as the highway, you know, right? I mean, they were killing people.
Dude, when I hear Hitler, I think of like a guy that was misunderstood between.
Hey, don't do that. No, because Jammer does that shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, almost all the things he did was pretty good.
No, you don't understand. Hitler actually did basically everything right. I'm not Owen Wilson, but I'm secretly Owen Wilson. And this is my documentary series, Owen Wilson on Nazis. Spoiler, I like them.
Does he really like Nazis?
No, I don't think Owen Wilson does. Sorry, Owen. Holy shit! Like if Owen Wilson's publicists are listening to this, like Owen, you're clear. I'm just doing a shitty impression of you. I guess I should go on to Jack Nicholson. He probably does.
You should
Jack
redo
Nicholson.
the lines for the what's that movie he's in with Ben Stiller? He does a little part. He's Wolf's Wood, like Jesus, like JC, and Ben Stiller's like JC. He goes, yeah, Jesus Christ. But it could be doing something else. Like, yeah, I'd like to do this like AH. And Ben Stiller goes, AH, yeah, Adolf Hitler.
James, how about this? JC. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
AH.
Hey, what about SD Shagdog? Maybe Shagdog is Christ. We don't know. Maybe Shagdog is Lord.
No.
You're like, no, that's too far. You've gone too far.
Yeah, but break your gnome open if you have one. See what's inside it. Now it's not widespread, but there's other people that said they broke their gnomes open. They had the same type of statue there. So yeah. No,
I'm sure it's a super real thing. I will definitely I'm sure I'm going to document it, and I'm sure every gnome I break open it's going to cost me like $40 because I've broken my garden gnome, and there's going to be nothing. It's going to be nothing in there, and then you're going to say, "Well, those were liberal garden gnomes.
They
were made in China. They weren't you got to have like the evil. You got to get Nancy Pelosi's garden gnomes. Those are probably full of like evil. No, like
in San Francisco. Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Yeah, you go to San Francisco. Yeah, it does look like I have like a weird, almost a Mickey Mouse hat on, like a tiny Mickey Mouse hat.
Yeah, oh, that's fun. Yeah, because your hair is like a little.
I like it though. It's just kind of like, I'm at Disneyland because this is a Disneyland of horribleness.
You know, I told you that story before. The Disneyland song, "I shot the president." I'm going to. And for some unknown reason, I was at work and I started singing that song, and that's when that kid took a pop shot at Trump. About a week or two later, I was like, "Wow!" I was just singing that song too, man. I was like, maybe I had a psychic thing that.
All I know is that like presidential assassinations have been like the through line of our entire conversation since we started about 90 minutes ago. And I'm just like, let's tone it down. Like here's Mark Wahlberg.
We did the Garfield.
I'm like, no, Shagdog. We got to tone it down. We don't want to assassinate anybody. We don't want to assassinate.
If you can impersonate that guy that does
any presidents. What?
Guteau, if you can impersonate that Guteau guy from that, you need to watch that show on Netflix. So you can impersonate that guy. And also, there's another actor in that movie you remind me of too. The guy that plays the Secretary of State. I forget his name, but you remind me of him a little bit too.
Yeah, well,
let me check his name. You probably know who that actor is.
By the way, if
plays the
you can
Secretary
look,
of State and Death by Lightning.
So I kind of look like Kevin Smith in this shot because it looks like I have like a suit on.
Bradley Whitford. Bradley Whitford. You know who that is?
I love Bradley Whitford.
Who was President James Garfield's Secretary of State and also ran for the Republican presidential nomination.
Damn. You were just like trying to frame me for like a character. The character doesn't even exist, and you're like, you killed this character.
Yeah. And the show starts off great because there's these dudes in the 70s.
But look at my hat though. Don't I look like Kevin Smith from this angle? You know, Kevin Smith wears like the suit with the shirt underneath. He's got the hat and the glasses.
I mean, maybe if you're a little fatter and the beard was darker, yeah.
Oh shit! If I was fatter or less fat,
there is Slim Kevin Smith. Slim Kevin Smith isn't real.
He's not real.
No, it's replaced body double replacement. We couldn't find a road double, so they got a skinny guy.
Damn, it looks like he's been on Ozempic, yeah, but maybe Ozempic is just short term for like, dude, this is why I trust you with all of my thought. Like, I'm just like Shagdog is like, you know, there's definitely not a show that just came out on Apple Plus called Pluribus that definitely Shagdog doesn't know about. Watch this, Vince Gilligan, creator of Breaking Bad. Pluribus, check it out on Apple Plus if you have access.
I like to watch
free trial available. Free trial Pluribus. Guess what Pluribus is? If you were to guess based off of, have you heard of Breaking Bad? Or did that break through to you?
The TV show, yeah.
What was it about?
The meth. The guy who made the meth.
Yeah, but like
I never watched it. I watched like one or two episodes. Man.
Do you know why it was ironic? Like, so he made meth, but why was it ironic that he made?
Because he was like a school teacher or something, science school teacher.
Boom. All right. Cool. Good idea. So, guess what Pluribus is about?
I don't know. Same thing.
Yeah, they just know. They already did that. They did a Better Call Saul. Have you heard of the show Better Call Saul, where they did Breaking Bad 2? They've already done that. They've already done 2 Breaking Bads.
Yeah, you said I sounded or looked like one of the guys from Better Call Saul. Or something.
Oh, yeah, you do. No. Fuck yeah, dude. You have a good I think you could be like you know what, Shagdog? I think you could be a lawyer for the elderly. Because here's what you have to do. You just have to go, "Hi, I'm Shagdog. Just invest in this annuity with your retirement funds, and it'll be great returns." No, seriously. The returns you have will be fantastic. Just sign here, and you can just have you're gonna have the best elderly care, whatever. And then 5 minutes later, you walk away and go, "That bitch gonna be dead." Like you have to be willing to basically execute people, Shagdog.
Is that what that guy did? Yeah.
I think you're ready. I think you're ready, Shagdog. I think you're ready to, like, if it's you or them, what are you gonna do? You or them?
It's gonna be them.
Fuck yeah! Look at you! Look at you! You know what, Shagdog? I think I can't talk about this on the internet, but I think we have some clandestine operations that maybe we can talk about.
The way I'm thinking there, I like that. Maybe if I get a bunch of elderly people out of a nursing home to get signed their life insurance over me, I just drive a big fucking truck through the nursing home and collect.
Yeah. They call that, you know what, Shagdog? They call that clandestine operations. You have an operation that's clandestine. What are you gonna do? Sorry, officer. I own all the utilities in the area and the utility trucks. If there's been a problem with the utility truck, well, I'll definitely look into it, officer. See what I mean? You gotta get with the business, Shagdog. You gotta get deep, dude. You gotta get in. But you know what? I'm thinking this is like, and we'll talk. We'll talk afterwards about real talk, right? But like, for the plebes that are listening, this is basically a mob conversation now. And you know what? No. Shagdog, they don't care. The FBI? Oh, no. They're not doing anything. No, they're the FBI is looking for anti-Trump. We're pro-Trump. We're basically Miami Vice. We're Miami Vice if it was pro-Trump. We're just doing our own thing, dude. We're now clandestine operatives with the blessing of Trump that can do whatever we want because we like Trump. Because there's no laws, man. There's no laws, bro.
That's true.
Oh, what are you fucking talking about, man? You can do whatever you want, bro. Do whatever you want.
I wish I had a job like that.
It's a clan. No, shit. We got a job like that. What are you fucking talking about? Look, all I need. Look, I'm going to send you today an address where you can lift a Ferrari. It's supposed to be a rental, but what you're going to do is you're just going to lift it. You're going to drive it out there. Have you ever, they call it a slotted transmission. It's harder than a stick shift, but tell me, Shagdog, in your old age,
I got one of those.
You've had a slotted transition before? Like where it's really hard to shift. It's like, like you've driven a Ferrari.
No, I never had those, no. No, I'm thinking of new thing. I got an automatic, but it's got some thing where you put it down in manual, but there's a button you press that shifts it. I'm like, what the hell is this?
I'm talking about regular stick shift, but like 100 times harder. You down for that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, I'm not down for that because I don't drive stick.
Oh, dude, I drive stick all the time. Fuck.
I tried driving my car in the manual thing, pressing the button, and I found that kind of hard.
I'll lift the Ferrari because Shagdog, in my own way, I'm actually known as kind of an automotive badass. That's the reason I know that a Ferrari has like a 70s Ferrari is going to have a slotted shift. I mean, it's you have to like be one with you have to be on the fucking clutch if you're going to drive a Ferrari. Otherwise, you're just going to kill it. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. What's one of the most iconic fucking parts of that movie, Shagdog? Ferris Bueller's Day Off. From a car standpoint.
That what is that? Rolls Royce or whatever it is.
His dad's Ferrari. Those guys, those fucking dudes drove it. They drove it over the bridge and they fucking like jumped it.
Yeah, it was like a red car, right? Convertible or something.
Yeah, it's a red Ferrari Testarossa, dude. It's one of, and for that time in early '80s, Ferrari Testarossa, dude, that's one of the sexiest fucking cars of all time. Dude, in 80, you have no idea how fucking sexy. So pull it up on your phone. In 80s Ferrari Testarossa, just pull our computer phone, pull it up and tell me it's not a fucking sexy car.
It doesn't matter what's under the hood. What matters is who's behind the wheel.
No, but dude, the looks of it, the fucking looks of it are like, oh, it's so fucking good, man. I don't know if our one viewer is gonna know, which is why I'm trying to have you look. If I knew there was more than like just your mom watching, I'd be like, ugh.
I'd rather be behind the wheel of a car than in front of one.
Well, I mean, anybody would.
You don't ask me questions. You tell me.
Okay, yeah, you ask me some questions then.
These are lines from the Fast and Furious.
What?
They're lines from the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, just hit me with it, dude. I'll do it. I can talk like Vin Diesel, like it's all about fat. It's all about fat.
Vin Diesel, yeah. Tyrese, who the hell's the other one? Jason Statham was the last one there. You don't ask questions. You don't ask me questions. You tell me. Yeah. Anyhow.
So I can do Jason Statham. You want to talk Jason Statham? Well, fuck you. Looks like you're not.
Think about those two guys. You ever see the videos of two guys? They go to city council.
It looks like you're not from Liverpool, Shagdog, because I'm a real fucker. I'm gonna fuck you up.
The two guys that go to city council meetings, but they do the lines for like Fast and Furious out in public and shit. They're talking to each other, or a couple other movies. That people are looking at. They're at their driver's license, DMV, and they're talking. Driving fast. People are looking at them like, what the hell?
I've done movies like The Meg and The Meg 2. I've also done.
Was he in Meg 2?
Look it up, you son of a bitch.
The name likely refers to Magnitude, a character from the TV show Community, played by Luke Young.
Fuck yo, cunt.
Jason Statham in Meg 2.
Yes. Jason Statham starred in Meg 2: The Trench.
Okay. I didn't see that one. That's awesome.
Fuck your mother. Fuck your mother for fucking doubting me. I'm Jason Statham. I've been in Meg, the Meg 2, and also the Meg 3, fucking Shagdog's mom.
See, I wasn't able to zoom in and stuff, and then I tried to do something on my phone. I get the square thing comes up that I was like, I don't want a square that I can zoom in. I want to. Fucking phones.
It sounds like you're a bloody cunt. That's what it sounds like to me.
You sound more like the guy from The Boys.
Oh, you're talking about, that's my Carl Urban impression bleeding through. You're talking about my Carl Urban impression. Let me tell you what, you're a bloody cunt. Fuck you.
Cunt, Huey.
You're a bloody cunt. Fuck you. Fuck your mother. I'll beat you down. I don't fucking care, Shagdog. This isn't a fucking negotiation. They call me the fucking bruiser. I will beat you down.
So who is that?
A combination of the Carl Urban's character, but then just the bruiser. Like, I was just trying to like come up with the character, like, oh, I'm the fucking bruiser. I'll fucking punch you in your cunt face, you fucking cunt. I'll be smoking a blunt while I'm calling you a cunt.
Man, I gotta get this shit off my screen. This shit's pissing me off.
Yeah.
Damn cunt.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Hey, cheers, man. Cheers. Remember, we got an audience of your mom. Basically, she's watching this.
She's not watching today, though.
All right. So
the kitchen is the kitchen is below me, and she's banging on some stuff. But usually, with me and Jammer doing beer reviews on my work days, she's like banging on the ceiling.
Oh, all right.
So, it's past your bedtime. You better get to bed.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a lonely world.
Yeah, I let my elderly parents come live with me, and they treat me like I'm their child still.
Oh, you let them come live with you? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was a much. That's a change to the story.
No, you think I'd be in the spare bedroom here as my studio? That no,
I didn't know that they were. I didn't know that they were like.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
My mother wanted her craft from here. I was like, no, this is my place. You go put your craft stuff down in the dining room.
All right, we're cool.
I didn't say it exactly like that.
No,
we're
cool.
Just tobacco type stuff.
Sure, we'll call it tobacco type stuff. Yeah, 100% tobacco.
Yeah, because you can't do it on YouTube if something else.
Yeah, no, luckily it's like
clean, free air.
Yeah,
this water vapor.
Well, it is, but you know what I like about tobacco, Shagdog, is that it represents America. It represents actually Thanksgiving because it's one of the crops, the American. Can you tell me what do you think Thanksgiving is about, Shagdog?
Oh, it's about the Pilgrims surviving the winter, or getting ready for the winter, and Indians show them how to plant corn, and they got with the Indians, had a little dinner, and then they killed them later.
Oh man, you got it exactly right. That's oh man, I don't know how you got 100%.
They did have the Pilgrims one Indian tribe killed another Indian tribe because they were harassed. The other Indian tribe harassed them, so they got the other Indian tribe to kill the other Indian tribe or some shit like that.
No, you can you do me a favor? Do you remember the video game Cubert? Do you remember that? There was he was on a. So can you see if it's still up? Can you just, you've been so good at doing it. That's why I'm asking you. Can you Google Cubert Thanksgiving, because it's hilarious?
Video or?
Yeah, it is. Like Cubert, basically, they did a cartoon of him murdering all the Indians. It's basically Cubert commits genocide, and it's hilarious.
It really means a product from the Hubert brand, like a decoration kit. It can also be a mix-up with the St. Hubert tradition, which is on November the 3rd and isn't related to.
I'll send you a link. I got the link bookmarked.
I'll try to get this thing off my damn phone because it's stuck there now.
So you might have to just type in QBERT space Thanksgiving, and then
click on that. But I did Hubert when I was trying to, but I had that square thing still popping up on my damn.
Yeah, it was like fucking AI, because they don't understand. AI doesn't know who Cubert is. He's that weird little. He's got like a flute for a nose, He's like a little weird guy who hops around.
What's it called again? Cubert what? Thanksgiving? Yeah.
So QBERT space Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
If you're searching it on YouTube, it will probably come with that. Yeah.
Is there a dog in it or something? Or?
No, it's Cubert, dude. Remember how?
Oh, it looks orange though. It looks like the dog there in the close-up.
Yeah. But it's about them taking over another society. Yeah, that's it.
Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
Yeah, that's what
it is. Is this an actual cartoon from the 80s?
Yeah.
It looks familiar, yeah.
Yeah, mine too. I love turkey and all the trimmings. Sure you would, because you're a dumb turkey.
It's scary, dude. It's like socialist propaganda we're watching right now. I love
Socialist?
Yeah, they're saying that everybody should get food on Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, everybody should get food. But I don't think so. Oh yeah, you got to pull it away. I don't think so, Cubert.
Thanksgiving for
but no, there's a point. So there's a point where they send Columbus. They send a death ship to America. You have to stay with it for that long. You can't close it up yet.
Right,
they send it.
Yeah, we're sending it right there.
Oh yeah. There we go. There's the death. There's the American death ship. Oh, I'm good now. All right. Oh, thanks. The twist on the American death ship. Yeah. That's perfect.
I don't like people blaming Columbus for stuff. I call that.
I don't want to blame Columbus for anything. No, this is like basically like law. It's saying that he didn't do shit. Columbus didn't do shit. Look at this. What a bunch of lazy. Oh man, they were still lazy.
I can't watch this anymore. Just the music and the voices sound socially.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's really bad. But it's a Cubert. So part of it is making fun of the QAnon, which you're not a QAnon. You've never been a QAnon. I've never talked to you and been like, oh, Shagdog's a loss to the like. You've always been intelligent person who's because dude, you served. You've been overseas. Like I appreciate the fact that you served and that you've been in government, right? And I honestly, bro, really, I do appreciate your opinion, like partially because of that, part because we're friends, part because I understand that your competence, you have served in the military. So, that's important right now. That
was just a little exclamation in my history.
But it's a good exclamation because I think I can count on you to tell me if you think shit's getting out of hand or not. Like right now, I would bet that you're saying
when the rocks start coming.
I would bet right now you're saying that the military is operating constitutionally, and so is Donald Trump. I would say the same thing for now.
Yeah, true. I mean, they complain about the National Guard thing, but unless they're going to people's doors all over the town, dragging them out,
but ICE is doing that. But I mean, I realize that that's under the pretense of that they're illegal immigrants. But
yeah, I mean, I like ICE. You know what was really funny is when at the beginning of the Biden administration, they were talking about getting rid of ICE, but they never did. They cut stuff down and let all the immigrants in they want. Cut down the Border Patrol, just let them in. But shit. But I digress. My camera went haywire.
Yeah, it went over to the side. Yeah,
I bought this computer. It has USB, USC, and USA. I was thinking, or USB-A. I was thinking USB-A was a small one, as a USB-C. I'm old, and USB-C is the big ports. So I said USB-C on 4 USB-C ports or whatever it is. I'm like, oh, that's great. And then I get it. I'm like, oh, fuck. So all my devices are USB-A, not C. So I had to get a damn adapter thing, and it's horrible because the cord that plugs into the computer is this long and the thing's this big, and I got to put it aside here, and it falls off my little table here all the time. And it's been a rough life the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Financially and technologically. Phones, computers, cars, money.
Oh man, that's a lot.
I'm just depressed during this holiday season. It's gonna be a tough holiday, I think.
I think it's gonna be a tough holiday for a lot of people. Like, and it's not like we just can't blame the president, right? Like that's the president. Like honestly, the president doesn't really have any control over the commodities that make up the holiday season.
Oh, did you give any money to poor people to help them get food because their EBT card wasn't going to work or anything?
Oh, did I give money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I specifically gave a bunch of money to the Shagdog Vagina Foundation, which is just is trying to lubricate people named Shagdog's anal vagina so they can get fucked in the ass by the system. Yeah, I put a lot of money towards that.
Walmart, after this shit happened about 2 or 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, I'm shopping at Walmart, and I said, would you like to give the Feed America Fund? Like, fuck, I'm not feeding. If you want Walmart, you can give some money. I mean, you can give your employees a raise, first of all, and then you go feed Americans probably all the food you throw out for one thing. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why am I going to pay money? There's food. They throw food out all the time. Good food. Because the customer will put something in the freezer, say there's stuff out in the thawed out counter, hamburger meat. They go over by the freezer section and get some ice cream or whatever. I don't want this hamburger. Throw the hamburger in there. Well, they take that to claims. They throw it out.
You can't do that. They have to throw it out. Yeah, I understand. I
But
work
they
for
could
Walmart.
really,
I understand how it works.
they couldn't really sell it. I mean, they could. We could, yeah, really, right? I mean, they can give it to employees at least. Hey, well, it's your own risk right here. You sign for it. It's frozen meat. I mean, it's good frozen meat. You just take it home, throw it in the freezer, thaw it out later, and eat
There's
it.
the thing, they can't do it because of legal reasons. I know what you don't understand, Shagdog, is I intimately know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What I want to say is that because of whatever you're wearing right now, you look like the killer from I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like this guy who's he's like this elderly just to I know what you did last summer, killer. Like it's
I know what you did last summer.
No, it's like you're ready to kill I guess it was Sarah Michelle Gellar, I think, was like the main person who got killed, and you're an angry fish captain. You know, you look right now. You look like an angry fish captain. You can't deny that.
Michelle Gellar, I smell your carp.
Oh shit! See, you're doing it right now, Shagdog. You're already implicating yourself in a future crime. It's working out great.
But what I'm saying, even in the frozen section, pizza box opens. It's still inside a plastic thing inside, but because the box is open, they'll throw it in the claims because nobody's going to buy an open box, basically. But you tape that back. Why don't they tape that back up? Put it on a little discount. Take 20 cents off, 30 cents, whatever, instead of just throwing the whole damn thing away. Yeah.
Sure. And that works too.
I would never buy anything from Walmart. Matter of fact, if you shop at Walmart, if you go to dairy or frozen section, I would definitely check the expiration date.
Oh yeah, I check the expiration date all the time.
Yeah, and if you don't see too well, get some glasses because they hide some of those expiration dates.
But we have to go to the viewer's favorite part of the day. It's called Shagdog time. Like, what's on your mind, Shagdog? Like, what is on the mind of Shagdog? What does he think? What does he know? This is the time we explore that, and you have all the.
I'll tell you what, JammerFan, over the last 4 years, me living here, moving here, working night shift the whole time I've been here with Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, I'm just a zombie waiting to die, basically.
Oh shit, that's pretty heavy, man.
All I do is beer reviews. I do beer reviews on one of my days off, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Jammer joins. Sometimes a Monday, Thursday when I got to work. I don't like doing them on my work days because I can't handle alcohol like Jammer does. And then Jammer, on his days off, which is Friday, Saturday, he could drink on his work days because he can handle it. He likes doing it. I don't know why. Yeah. And then on the weekends, he has family time all weekend long, and he go do things. Me, I do the beer review on my days off with my only family Jammer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, my life sucks.
Are you fucking with me?
No, that's real. I mean, pretty much my days off. Most times we do beer reviews on Wednesday, so I come home Tuesday morning. I'm off Tuesday night. I go to sleep, stay up my normal time till about noon, watch TV or whatever. Go to bed, wake up, do the laundry, stay up all night, watch movies, do beer reviews Wednesday morning. Whenever Jammer's wife goes to work at 10 or whatever, 10:30, we start. And then that night I wake up a little hungover, watch movies, go back to bed. Then it's time to go back to work again the next night after that. That's my life.
Well, for what it's worth, and I won't say your real name, I'll say Julia was like, how do you feel about
Julia?
That's not fucking helping. Now I'm gonna change what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
But no, dude, I was like, she was like, how do you feel about I'll just call you Andrew for your name. How do you feel about Andrew? And I was like, because I don't want to dox you and give the real name of your first name, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Andrew? And I said, you know what? I feel like he's my brother. I feel the same way I would feel about.
Oh, she called me Andrew.
Well, no, I'm just telling you, I'm just censoring the conversation because she was like, how do you feel about blank? Which is a name that starts with an S that I won't say because I'm not trying to dox you on your thing, you know.
Yeah, Shagdog. I got it.
Well, no, your full,
Yeah,
you know,
I got it.
Yeah. I don't want to like. So I'm just saying, I'm just changing your name to Andrew because
She
it's
actually
like,
asked you how you feel about me.
what? That like
You're-
that I'm right or die, that I fucking got your back, that you're my dog. Fuck yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Your woman asked you about me, not Jammer.
No, she asked specifically how I felt about you, Shag Dog. She was like, you guys have had an antagonistic relationship, and I was mad about a conversation that we had, but I said, regardless of my political affiliation,
Okay.
I think Shag Dog, like I was like talking a little cavalier, but I said, you know, as far as he feels, I think he's walking the path of God. And whether maybe my concept of that is different, right? But I was like, he's a good guy. He understands me. And I think that he would like the fact that I got his back. Like you got my I fucking got your back, Shag Dog. Like, you know, even if you needed to come stay at my fucking house, dude, you would have a place here. I'm not saying that it would ever be that bad, but if it ever was, I would like give you board if you needed it, you know. And I feel like that's the ultimate, you know. I don't think you will, you know. I mean, you're a fucking badass. I mean, you're housing your parents, you just said, like, but if something ever happened, I mean, I would be there for you no matter any emergency, you know.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, yeah, thanks.
And honestly, I wouldn't expect the same out of you because you're like, you could never live with me, Jammer. I'm sorry, but I don't need to. I'll be okay.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
no. You would have to live in the chicken coop. Like, it would be bad.
I would have to up your dosage because, man, you're like a squirrel. You're like, okay, what do you think? Oh, Shagdog. I'm like, I can't keep up with you. Yeah,
Sure.
I appreciate it. I think you're a good guy, and political. I'm in the middle actually. Whether you believe it or not, I'm kind of in the middle according to the test, which I think the test was made by the left. But when I take that test, you know, it shows your political things. I end up right to the left, just a little bit from the center on that test, and I'm like, man, that shit's fixed. But on the test, I did end up to the left, in the middle. Right to the left, just a little bit diagonally down. You know, there's like
I think you're in the middle of the vagina of Satan, but like that's just my opinion. Like we may be a little bit
so
different.
You're saying Satan's like, transgender, or wait, or he already went through the whole transition.
You're pretty funny, man. You know what, Shag Dog? I don't know why you sometimes feign like that you're kind of like dumb or clumsy. I think you're a very smart guy. I think the reason you did really good in the military is that you're you're a really smart guy, especially when it comes to protocol, especially when it comes to following something like that. I think you're an amazingly smart guy. That's what I get.
Yeah. I really didn't have it too hard in the military because I was an infantry, and I lucked out with 3 different type of units I went to, so I kind of experienced 3 different things. So, yeah,
why do you think you lucked out? Was it just luck? You don't think it was that you had a certain quality? You think it was just dumb luck only? There was
because my MOS, I can go to any type of unit. So I just lucked out not getting sent to some damn mechanized infantry, or, you know, like when I went to Fort Hood, the 2 big units there at the time was 1st Cav, and I think it was the 2nd Armored Division or whatever. I think now it's called the 4th Infantry Division. When I was there, it changed over to Infantry Division. Everybody, when I went to reception, everybody was going to one of those 2 units, the 1st Cav or the 4th ID or the 2nd Armored Division, whatever hell it was at the time. So, and then they called my name out and they said, hey, you're going to 89th MP Brigade. And everybody's looking at me like, how come you're not going to one of the big 2 units? Yeah, I don't know. So special, I guess. But I knew that before I got there. It was on my orders already. I was going to that place. But they didn't know. All these guys that were there didn't know. They just thought they just picked my name out of the hat or some shit. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Anyhow, yeah, so I was in the medical unit. military intelligence, and then MP brigade in my last unit.
I mean, on paper, I'm pretty impressed. Even if you're downplaying it, I think personally, I'm impressed by your service. I mean,
I didn't do too much. But if you could see me work, my first unit I worked the least in the Army hospital. It was an Army hospital I worked at, security office.
Yeah.
I typed memos, I filed some secret documents, and I made the hospital badges, IDs for people,
Yeah.
I didn't take their pictures, but somebody else took their pictures, but I put the actual ID together or something. I think I typed it and laminated it. So I had their pictures someone else took, but I just had to type the information on the card, and it was typed actually and laminated the card, That was pretty important. Yeah. And I did the key inventory of the hospital. So I guess that's kind of important, right? I had access to the keys of the pharmacy. Man, imagine if I was a druggie back then. Could have went there in the middle of the night. I mean, I didn't take the keys to my barracks with me, but I could have went to the office in the middle of the night, got in there, and went on a nice, fun spree at the pharmacy. Because everything was closed down there except for the ward and the ER. Everything else was shut down at night. No security there back then.
Yeah, no security. Well, I guess you could have done all that, but you didn't. But
right. I had a secret clearance, and stupid stuff that we got in, like medical stuff. You'd see it on the news anyhow. A couple weeks later, Ebola in some country in Africa, medical type stuff.
It just
stuff. But my roommates, we'd be drinking beer, and they're like, "You're going to tell us the secrets tonight." I never told them what the secrets were.
Are you a fan of the holiday of Halloween, Shagdog?
It's all right. I mean, I'm not one of those super fans or anything, but
what about the movie Halloween? John Carpenter, I think in 1970.
That's pretty good. I like the first one.
It sounds like kind of like one. It sounds like what you're talking of, though. Like, we'll talk about the third one in a minute, but you were talking about kind of like feigning, like you're ignoring something, but it's there. And evil comes to town, but you're not, going with it. But I'm more concerned now, Shagdog, about Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Why would you like that movie more than the regular Halloween canon?
Because it's just different than the first two. Something different with the mask on and kids go crazy.
I
mean, you don't see the kids kill people, but that's what it is.
The Shamrock song, I forget how it goes, like Shamrock, Shamrock, Shamrock. There's like Shamrock song. And they
doesn't even sound like a Halloween song, but
yeah, it's like Shamrock, and it has to do with it's masks.
So there's a witch mask, a pumpkin mask, and I forget what the other one was.
Witch mask, a pumpkin mask, and stuff. The witch mask, the pumpkin mask. When I was a kid, one of my main memories was trick or treating, and I had those lunch pails that my mom would get from McDonald's. And it was usually like a ghost or a pumpkin or maybe even a witch. I don't know. But it taps into that, right? Like, there's a zeitgeist.
Fuck, sorry.
No, yeah, that's okay if you jag him off. It's all right.
No, I'm trying to get a stupid square thing off my phone. I mean, I don't know if you can see it on there, but it's the blue line square thing. And I move it. Well, it's not moving now, but I don't know what the hell I did. It zooms in. I could square just, you spread the zoom in. I want to, maybe I could spread it. No, I can't even spread the whole thing. It only zooms in on that little section there in the middle.
Yeah.
And I can't get the damn thing off my screen. I'm starting to get pissed.
So hold on 1 second. I got something funny I'm gonna do. I'm right here with you, but it's I'm kind of being a dick about it, but I guess I gotta get rid of the hat, get out the hood. I'm now going full like Shagdog. Like I got the same exact, like we got the beard and the same exact shades on. Like, look, hold on. If I zoom out far enough, look.
Yeah.
We're almost identical. We're basically twins.
You got more pepper in your beard.
Basically. No. We're basically the same.
Yeah, it's funny.
No, it's funny. But I still got stuff to drink.
I think that should be our new costume. Even in the summer, we just wear hoodies and shades. Wear the hood up. Get jammed.
That won't make us look suspicious. Like if you're trying to, no, Shagdog. If you're trying not to, you don't want to get rounded up. You just have to say that you're working for the city. You're working for the city.
Working for the city, yeah.
we're working for the city, Shagdog. Yeah, we're part of urban development. We're working for the city.
Right.
You got to get your marinara, your voice. We're working for the city. Also, you asking me what I do on the side? I make a good marinara. I grow my own basil and my tomatoes when I can. Look, my marinara is pretty good. But right now I work for the city. That's what you need to know. You need to know I work for the city. If you say that, they're just gonna. What are you gonna do? You're just like, all right, you work for the city, huh?
Oh, I think I can get this off now. I don't know. Let's see. Edit. Nope, I don't want that.
I'm glad that I'm cheaping out on the furnace today because normally wearing a hoodie would be like too hot in here, but like. You got me cheaping out. I set my thermos to 64 today because it's going to be 65 outside. And I was like, why am I paying the,
It's supposed to be 66 here. What, it got down last night to like 37 or something, but.
Yeah. So I'll throw the hood on. I mean, like, we're brothers. We're just like, it's
usually
the same.
A little cold front. Don't usually get in the 30s here until December, but yeah, it's a little strange for November to get down to the 30s so early, but
global warming, bro.
Yeah.
You're like, no, it's exact. I'm like, no, global warming. That's exact. Shagdog, that's exactly what happens with global warming. It starts with heat, and then it global.
Oh yeah, it's like the movie, The Day After Tomorrow or whatever it's called.
With Jake Gyllenhaal, Jake Gyllenhaal. He's like. Played by Mark Wahlberg. My name's not a vagina.
Yeah,
it's not Jake Gyllenhaal.
Was in that?
It's Jake Gyllenhaal, but
yeah,
I call him Jake.
Who played the father? His name, I don't know why.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. Why the fuck do I always forget him somehow? I'm not sure.
But you know what? He's a right wing. He's actually a really right wing guy. So you can't. Yeah. You shouldn't.
Quainon or whatever you call it. Yeah.
Well, no, not even that. Like, just he's a reasonable guy. He's a reasonable guy. No, not Dennis Quaid. No. Dennis Quaid. He's good. Dennis Quaid. He's amazing. Sorry, I think I need to cut off Mark Wahlberg. Hey. Mark Wahlberg's been drinking a lot tonight.
Dennis Quaid movies.
Mark Wahlberg's been drinking a lot tonight.
Dennis Quaid movies.
I don't want to hear your voice, lady.
The Rookie.
All right. Top 10 is Dennis Quaid. Oh, shut up. The Day After Tomorrow was on there, actually. The Dog's Journey. You like that one? Is that when the dog reincarnates all the time?
Yeah, I think it's like sled dogs, like a bunch of sled dogs, like.
No. Dog's Journey is where the dog reincarnates, gets killed, reincarnates to a different dog, trying to find his original master all the time.
Is that Dennis Quaid?
Yeah, Dennis Quaid.
I don't think he did that. He really did that? Then I'm not. Yeah. No, I don't like that. I haven't seen that. I've heard bad things.
Yeah, no, I cannot endorse that. I like that one. I cried.
I heard bad.
Dreamscape is a good one. I like that.
You don't know what Dreamscape is. Fuck you. Yeah, I actually know a lot about Dreamscape. Tell me anything about Dreamscape.
Who played the bad guy in it?
Well, I'm talking about the theme of the movie. You don't know
what's the theme of the movie?
All right, they're trying to like tap into dreams and figure out how they can assassinate people or even manipulate people.
Well, it's really just to enter other people's dream, but the other guy takes it to the fact where he can enter the president's dream and kill him that way, or somebody actually pays him to do it, or something like that. Right?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know you were such a fucking. Well, then why didn't you say you knew? Why didn't you say you knew so
much?
What
I like is the end. Him and the girl are in a train in a dream, and yeah, it'd be fun.
Do you really like that, or are you just saying that because you're just reading it? Did you really watch?
No, I didn't. Movie? Yeah, I saw that movie. Yeah. I saw the movie. It was one of my favorite movies back in those days. Not favorite movie, but I liked it. I like those.
All right, I think it was a good movie. All right, then fine. Like, all right,
and it was fantasy for me because I was like, man, I wish I could enter some girl's dream and do the deed.
Enter her. Yeah, do the deed and enter her. All right, go on to the
she
next.
has to say yes in the dream. If she says
Sure.
no, that'd be dream rape.
Well, then go on to the next question. Then
The next movie or
the next movie, next question, like the next test. It's me against you. Basically, we're in a game show of like we both are in crazy hooded. We're both wearing aviator sunglasses with gray
let's do that
hood.
one. Top. Oh wait, let's not doing that one.
Okay.
All right, let me do this. Top 10 criminals that wore hoodies.
What? Oh God, I don't want to hear about that. It's gonna make us sound guilty. It's probably DB Cooper. DB Cooper is probably
Trayvon Martin on there.
Trayvon Martin. No, right.
What the hell?
I guess we're safe from that, Shagdog. Thanks.
Obama. If I had a son, it could have been like Trayvon, right?
Oh God. That's why I had a side plan to get like fucking tanked on the side. I was like, how much can I
make someone a criminal, or is it only black people wear hoodies?
I'm not gonna answer that, dude. I'm gonna my goal was to get fucked up.
No,
I'm like doing.
But I'm just saying, why is that a stereotypical thing? They say,
I guess you have to figure out that. I guess that's a journey that you got to figure out for yourself, Shagdog.
Yeah. As a black
Cheers.
man, that's what it says online. As a black man wearing a hoodie, the uniform of a crime. Not all. I mean, yeah, that's a stereotypical thing, right? Some criminals might wear a hoodie. Now it's even better because they wear a hoodie and a mask. You know
what they also say online?
What's that?
That zookeepers have a 50% chance of getting raped by a panda. They're aggressive animals, and they're really it doesn't matter, dude, if you don't even have lube or whatever. They forcibly.
Is there a 50% chance of zookeepers getting raped by a panda? Because I'm going to be a zookeeper. Just kidding. An aggressive panda named Ding Dong, Ding Ding, or some shit. Let's see. No, I can't zoom out. How common are panda attacks on humans? It says attacks. It doesn't say rapes. Three cases, giant panda attack on human Beijing. Okay, that's about rape on here. Just attacks.
Well, violent attack. Of course, Beijing is going to censor it. So a violent panda attack.
Do pandas have big penises?
I think probably.
No, male giant pandas have relatively small penises for their body size, which is one factor that can make it mating difficult, especially in captivity. Also, there's an unknown or undesirable 50% chance that they could rape zookeepers, but the zookeepers will not know about it.
But guess what? My main thing. What? I pulled a switcheroo on you, bro.
Yeah, what'd you say?
I pulled a switcheroo. I wanted to admit that you were the master of small penises, that you knew more about small penises than anybody.
Well, I didn't know about panda penises, but I know their babies are really tiny.
No, bro. You know more about small. It's okay. You know more. I want on the record for the entire fucking internet to know that you have the most knowledge of small penises ever.
Really, I don't.
And that's all right. All right, yep.
But I figure pandas might have small penises. Well, for one, they do have a hard time getting pregnant, and the babies are really small when they come out. They're crawling up like a little baby kangaroo crawling up to the pouch.
That sounds like that's from experience. You're not helping yourself, bro.
I watched some animal shows, little pandas, and I've heard pandas have a hard time getting pregnant at zoos, And it's not because
I watch animal shows too.
Don't want to have sex.
Whenever I go to Pornhub, I'm like, I'm just watching an animal show. It's cool. Oh no.
I wonder if there's something genetically they could do to male pandas to make their ding dongs bigger so they could make more babies.
Well, you know what? They say it's the motion in the ocean, Shagdog. That should be something similar to what you know, that you don't necessarily need a big dick to pleasure a lady. It's more stimulation of the clitoral external nerves and the G-spot internal. If you really want to get down to the nitty-gritty of how it works. I feel like this is health class, but
isn't there an old saying too, the better the cushion, the better the pushing, or something like that too.
Or the motion in the ocean.
Yeah.
Geez, you're not really. Oh, this is not painting a good picture.
We don't see the difference in pandas, but do you think pandas see the difference? Wow, you're a lot more white than black, or something like that. Or black
do I? Yeah, do I think pandas see black? Sure.
Like they see the difference in each other. Like, wow, you got a lot more white in you than the rest of us, or more black in you than the rest of us. Yeah, they could
actually. I think they're probably more focused on gathering resources and establishing social hierarchy. There's probably like a social hierarchy thing they're trying to establish. That I would guess that.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a social hierarchy in pandaism. Pandaism.
I mean, every higher mammal has to establish social hierarchy. How do you think they go without just mauling and killing each other every second?
Social hierarchy. Yeah, I'm thinking of mating hierarchy. Yeah.
But social hierarchy, you have to establish things, and that dives deeper. If you want to go deeper into what we're talking about, like we have our own.
I like that. But hierarchy though always goes like there's somebody at the top though. Isn't there a hierarchy of things? Yeah.
Well, I mean, even in free societies, that would be
hierarchy. Yeah.
So let's talk about a utopian society,
right?
Where unrealistic, or all the profits go. 97% of the profits go towards the people. It's reinvested in society. We have free healthcare. We have free everything, like free transportation, free healthcare.
Hey, how are you going to have free healthcare if 97% is going back to the people?
I'm going to tell you how they think of it. Okay.
Okay.
They're betting there's going to be that promise is based off an infinite resource. Okay, meaning that there's infinite resources, so we can get resources to everybody. I mean, they're working on fusion. They're working on other crazy shit right now that could maybe someday lead to that, but right now we can't do that.
And they're working on better vaccines to lower the population.
Yeah, sure. And guess what the problem is with the governments that do have do have problems with all these things we're talking about. Like, they don't. First of all, there's not a war to fight. Second of all, you have all these mouths to feed. There becomes a problem where we just have too many people, and then it's just like, oh, how do we get rid of people? And it's just like, oh, well, we don't have enough food. Like there has to be we had a crazy locust-like growth. So there has to be a depopulation, and like you can't even talk about anything until you have that depopulation.
Yeah.
And how do you? I mean, it's just going to be, I guess, survival of the fittest. Maybe that's a horrible, grim fucking thing to talk about.
I don't mind depopulation at all, as long as it's done ethically. Not ethically.
Well, no, it's not going to be done. It's just going to be survival of the fittest. But we shouldn't do that. Like, as a population, we should be able to figure out a way to do it a little bit nicer than that. But
I believe in voluntarily. If you don't want to have babies, go get fixed so you don't have babies. Not somebody putting something in your vaccine or doing something to you at childbirth to make it so you can't have kids.
Yeah. I guess I'm talking about something that's going to happen 10 years. I guess I'm talking about something that's going to happen 10 or 20 years from now, where we're running out of resources, and all of a sudden, here's the thing, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They don't let societal collapse leak out. It just happens in phases, right? So you'll just be watching Wheel of Fortune or fucking Jeopardy or something one night, right? And all of a sudden, it'll be like worlds out of blah 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 supplies out of nowhere. Like, and that's why people like preppers exist, because you never know when, boom, the supply can get cut off, right? But that paranoia is what drives people to prep, right? So it's a self-fulfilling cycle on both ends. But during COVID, a lot of people were right. Like people ran out of toilet paper, people ran out of stuff, like so
Yeah, but they only ran out of toilet paper because people were hoarding the shit.
sure, but they still had it, like they still, and we're entering an era where we're going to another place like that. Maybe, I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, Shagdog. I hope everything's going to be okay. I hope that this Donald Trump era, like you kind of claim, is going to be just a new era of populism where we have a president that's trying to address the needs of the people, and that's like using unilateral authority to take care of things that couldn't be taken care of before because there was all this like red tape, right? Like the people need this stuff. We're going to get it done. We don't care. And I'm down for that. I just, I'm just trying to maintain a dialogue. That's all.
Yeah, I like the Tin Man.
You like the what? You like the what?
The Tin Man. That's what the kid says on what's that the Christmas Story. He's in line to see Santa Claus, and a little retarded kid, I guess, said I like the Tin Man. I guess the Wizard of Oz character was
shit told me that. So basically, you think I'm retarded? That's nice though. I'll take that as a win.
No, I said I would like the Tin Man. I was just doing it as a compliment or comment. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should go now. I gotta get to bed. It's way past my bedtime. I usually go to bed around noon.
Man, I don't think you even poured that drink, dude.
No, it's empty.
Oh,
I drank it already.
Oh, sorry. It looked like it were like, all right, man. Well, I guess we did a good job of assaulting the internet.
Yeah, somebody's butt's gonna be hurting about some of the things we said.
I don't think so, dude, because I was being pretty I was pretty respectful. I think I always would preface things by saying, like, I don't mind the right. I don't think this is like it was like a fucking like propagandist podcast, but I like hearing your way of things, man.
I'm glad I'm in the South though, because New York, a lot of people pay a lot of state taxes go to New York City. So when you're living way upstate New York or something, and you got all these high taxes on everything and everything else, you're like, well, how come our city still sucks balls and they haven't built nothing here in 40 years? And because there's a lot of poor ass cities up in upstate New York.
Yeah.
Nothing being done there.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
especially all the smaller cities, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, they're not the greatest cities either, but at least they get a little bit. But the rest of those cities up north, they're all dumps. All right, see you later there, JammerFan. I guess he left already. He doesn't like being Democratic state being talked about in a bad kind of way. All right, Shagdog Spitter Swallow Beer Review. That was fun. Don't be a turkey. Don't hate. Subscribe, comment, like. Leave a question. We'll leave a comment. We'll reply with a comment to your question or an answer. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Spitter Swallow Beer Review.